Why are people so susceptible to conspiracy theory nonsense?
I think it's because they want to think the world is more black and white than it is. They want to blame someone or something for everything. I mean, you have to admit it's kind of fun sometimes to think that some super evil shadowy entity is secretly pulling the strings. Except they totally aren't, cause if there was some evil shadowy entity pulling the strings, they would have given us killer robots by now.
I can't argue with that.
People are just lazy, I guess. They want easy answers for everything. It's easier to blame someone or something than it is to think about or investigate complicated answers. But it doesn't make them true.
But people do love their conspiracy theories. What do you think makes people cling to them so tightly? Are they really all that comforting?
Kind of, but not really. The idea of a conspiracy theory gives the person who believes in it a false sense of power and control over the world around them. By believing a conspiracy theory, a person can explain away anything that happens that they don't like. Oh crap, did I just get fired from my job? Well, it's because of the Illuminati or, lizard people or something. So I'll just go home and turn on the TV and try not to think about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes.
And then they're passive about the things that worry them. Oh, I'm worried my life is going nowhere. Well, let me just check out this conspiracy theory website to make myself feel better. And no one likes feeling powerless because it's scary, so they convince themselves that they aren't. But conspiracies are like conspiracies in theory for people who don't like thinking too much. It's all lazy thinking and making excuses for themselves.
I see. So humanity can't handle living in a world with no easy answers.
What do you mean?
I mean that people wouldn't be able to handle the idea of no easy answers.
You think so? I don't think anything is impossible.
That's impossible to believe.
But it's true. It's impossible to live in a world without conspiracy theory nonsense, but humans are too scared of uncertainty to stand by them and wait for the truth to come out. And the truth never does come out because there's always at least one more person that can concoct some new conspiracy theory nonsense about their favorite conspiracy theory nonsense.
Yeah, there is always going to be a conspiracy theory out there for everyone.
Everyone has their own personalized conspiracy theory. The thing is, people are scared to accept that they don't know everything, to accept that they can't control everything in the world around them. People will do anything to escape this reality and live in denial, even if it means making up facts about things that just aren't true, things that aren't real. I guess when you think about it, conspiracy theories are a lot like religions in a way. They both rely on faith and belief and acceptance of false information in order to sustain themselves. Is there any difference between the two?
I'm not sure. I want to think about it.
But conspiracy theories are so much fun. Why do you think people love them so much anyway?
I think it's because they can be so entertaining sometimes.
It seems to me that people enjoy talking about conspiracy theories so much because they get to practice being a detective and a sleuth all in one convenient package. They also get to feel smart and important without having to put any real work into being smart or important. It's just fun, I guess. It's sort of like a hobby that you can get really invested in without having to do anything but read about it on the internet all day long every single day of your life.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
There is also the fact that people like to think of themselves as agents of change instead of observers watching their phones all day long waiting for their next chance in line at the grocery store. Sometimes I feel like conspiracy theorists are people in the modern world who won't accept any responsibility for their own lives and who can't see past the games they play in order to get what they want. And if you don't believe me, just take a look at all those conspiracy theory websites that are just begging for donations. Can you tell me what's wrong with this picture?
I'm just trying to figure out which part of your rant is supposed to be the point.
I don't know the whole thing. I mean, what's wrong with people who believe in conspiracy theories? What are they trying to prove? What do they want?
I think it's probably a lot of things.
Yeah, I guess it is a lot of things. Maybe that's what's wrong with them. There isn't one simple thing that's wrong with them.
You think so?
No, but is there one thing that you're thinking is wrong with them? I think there are just millions of different things they could be doing throughout the day that they aren't.
So they're basically just human beings looking for meaning in their lives.
Yeah, I guess. But instead of taking the time to find their own meaning and making it themselves, they find it in other people's conspiracy theories and conspiracy theory nonsense. It's like a big pile of pointless stuff and useless information and pointless memes and useless images and pointless videos and nonsense opinions all thrown together into a giant ball of, well, nothing really. All of this nonsense really makes me think a lot about the things we do as a society and how empty much of it is. We have so much stuff going on, but really it's just a big pile of nothing. The only difference between us and conspiracy theorists is that we give ourselves meaning by choosing to find meaning in the world around us, and not just in other people's conspiracy theories.
I think that's a pretty good difference to have.
I sure hope so.
So yeah, you think the world is a little better off without conspiracy theorists in it.
I mean, I guess so. But really, I don't know how much of a difference there would really be. Conspiracy theories have been going on for thousands of years before we were actually able to talk about them and start this full conversation. And a conversation shows no signs of stopping anytime soon. Who knows what crazy stuff is going to happen in the future? Maybe there will be even more conspiracy theory nonsense.
Maybe not. The internet isn't going to last forever, you know.
No, but the conspiracy theories will.
I think it's time to change the subject.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming on this fine Thursday afternoon.
I still think that there are some things we need to talk about, though.
Yeah, what?
Well, I was going to mention. Oh, wait. Look. A kitty cat. Hooray for kitty cats.
Hooray for kitty cats indeed.
So, just out of curiosity, have you ever believed in a conspiracy theory?
Sure. I mean, I'm not sure if I really believe in them, but it's fun to think about them sometimes.
You don't believe that there is any truth to them.
Oh no, I believe that there is some truth to all of them. I mean, we'll probably never really know what's true and what's not true with all of these crazy theories. But they're still fun to talk about and think about and learn more about and discover new things about all the time.
You know, I'm not sure everybody would feel the same way we do about conspiracy theories. Some people could get really offended by what we're saying.
Well, I'm a little worried that a lot of people will think that we're encouraging people to believe in conspiracy theories if we don't clear things up about this conversation.
Do you think that we need to clear things up?
Yeah, I think we should.
All right, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's do that. In fact, let's not talk about anything for a moment and think about all the crazy conspiracy theories we've been talking about.
Yeah, okay.
I'm really interested in the fact that many conspiracy theories are concerned with some sort of evil or bad thing happening in the world.
Yeah, I mean, some conspiracy theories are really frightening.
I know. Like some of them boil down to someone is out to get us, or someone is doing something without telling us about it, or someone might kill everyone.
Kind of like War of the Worlds. Kind of scary when you think about it.
Yeah, but conspiracy theorists don't stop there. They actually want to believe in the conspiracy theories. That's where things get really scary.
So you're saying that these people get really angry when they don't find any evidence to support the theory?
Yeah, I think it's a lot like a crazy person getting angry when they don't find any evidence to support their crazy theory.
It sure does sound like it. You know, I'm a little worried that if we don't clear things up in this conversation, people might think that we're associating ourselves with conspiracy theories in some way.
We don't really have to clear things up. I'm not going to take out a billboard or anything. And I'm not going to put signs on my website. So there's no need for me to make it really obvious. I'm not trying to make anybody think that we believe in conspiracy theories.
All right, then I guess we don't have to do anything about this. It's good that people won't think that we're associating ourselves with any particular kind of paranoia.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It's not like the world is going to end if they don't understand where we're coming from.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like the world is going to end if they don't understand where we're coming from.
The world still spins, and the internet is still packed with conspiracy theories.
And there are probably some people who are reading this already thinking, what is Safia saying? I don't want to believe in all these conspiracy theories that she's into.
Wow, that would be a pretty weird reaction to have. I mean, just because I'm interested in conspiracy theories doesn't mean that I actually believe in them. You know, if I were a crazy person, I'd probably be offended if you told me that I was crazy.
Well, what would you do if someone came up to you and said, I think you're crazy?
Oh gosh, I guess I'd probably try to talk them out of it. Maybe I should write down some tips on how other people might be able to help the crazes in their lives. Maybe how to talk yourself out of being stuck on the internet would make an interesting article for your blog.